Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, Virgo of the Crows. This is Melody. This video is for the star sign of Virgo for the month of October. Alright, well because October has my favorite holiday in it, Halloween, Samhain, whatever you want to call it. We're going to make this month's theme Halloween theme. So we're going to start off with the Halloween Oracle cards to get your overall energy, Virgo. And then we're going to go into the Zombie Tarot, the Witches Tarot. And then we're going to see what signs that Spirit is showing you in the month of October. And we tap into a little bit of love messages with the Romance Angels and the Twin Flame Journey Tarot. And then this spirit messages, animal spirit messages, and then an animal totem card, which brings about a crystal that they recommend for you to carry in the month of October. All right, Virgo, so let's go ahead and get started. What is Virgo's overall energy, Spirit? Virgo's overall energy. What does this look like for Virgos? Virgos. Virgo. Well, that's just like way too many. Put them all back together because we don't want 20. We only need one for Virgo. I feel like, oh, there's 3. I just need one, Spirit. One card for Virgo. What I was looking for. Alright, one card. So we have Night Song, Hidden Talents. So on the front of the card, you see a red bird. Red birds often signify to me spiritual, like loved ones who have passed over. So if you look, it's a bright, vibrant red too, which would represent a masculine energy, because the vibrant birds, the vibrant red birds, and the vibrant blue birds are male birds, and the ones who aren't so vibrant but are red and blue represent the female birds. So I'm looking at this bird, and it is pretty red. It's pretty vibrant. Okay, so it says hidden talent. So I do feel, Virgo, that you have some hidden talents that maybe you don't recognize that you have. So because I don't use these cards on a regular basis, we are going to read from the book. A bird singing at night is an unusual occurrence, and those birds who are known as singers of the darkness are almost always considered sacred or frightening. From the operatic nightingale through to the hooting owl, hearing a bird that you cannot see weaving its magic through the night sky is captivating humans for millennia. In the past, at Halloween time, a night that the veil between the worlds was said to be in its thinnest, these birds were considered either omens or messengers of the gods. Depending on the culture, their voices are perceived as good luck and a positive validation, or alternatively, a warning about continuing on a certain pathway. In some mythology, the night bird was able to direct us towards discovering our talents and true purpose, a kind of guide in the darkness leading us to the dawn. Should this beautiful but shy bird sing to you by appearing during your divination, know that you must unwrap the present of yourself. Look, some of the gifts within you remain unopened. The time has come to step into your true potential and claim all possibilities for yourself. There is no more time to waste, no more excuses. So in the month of October, Spirit is really pushing for you to open up your hidden talents, things that maybe you realize you don't have, or maybe you suspect that you have, but are afraid to stretch them. Hence, like when I said stretching my mediumship abilities, stretching the legs, stretching them talents, muscles. All right, so let's go ahead and shuffle up. This is the oh geez, zombie tarot. So for Virgo, so we're going to go ahead and do a Celtic cross spread. We're going to clarify with the Witch's Tarot for Virgo for the month of October. What would you like? What's Virgo's energy for the month of October? Let's get a little bit deeper into what this hidden talent is. Okay. I feel like you're stuck and it's because of your own emotional discomfort. Like you feel uncomfortable with stretching them talents. You feel uncomfortable. Like your emotions play a lot with why you're hiding them is what I feel, Virgo. All right, so let's go ahead. Oh, well, that's your underlining energy, so we'll just go ahead and put that card there. All right, now we're going to use the Witch's Tarot for clarifiers. For Virgo, clarifying for Virgo for the month of October. So we'll just take that one for the underlining energy. All right, so we're just going to set them there and check and see what the underlining energy is. All right, so we have the Page of Cups and we have the Three of Cups. All right, so I feel like one of the reasons we got more emotions coming out, I feel like your parents may have not. I feel like you realize you have these talents, but I feel like your parents may have told you were crazy or didn't believe in you when you told them, hey, I see ghosts or I see angels or, I had this vision or I had this dream, whatever hidden talent it is that resonates with you. I feel like your parents believing in you has a lot to do with why you are feeling this discomfort. Like you feel uncomfortable with expressing this talent out into the universe. And I feel like Spirit is telling you it is time. You need to celebrate the fact that you've had this talent from a child, from being a child. And I want to say I feel like a couple of different things with the emotions. I feel like you're empath. And being empath, often empathic people are often mediums and psychics, all the above. And I feel like you've had it since you were a child. And again, it's like you shoved it all to the side because you were uncomfortable expressing it, is what I feel. Well, Spirit is telling you you need to let that go. You need to let that uncomfortability that you're feeling within your emotions, you need it to let it go, because what it's doing is it's keeping you stuck. See the tidal wave of emotions behind this little girl? Yes, that is. I just feel like you're super sensitive, intuitive, psychic, medium. Even you may even be empathic. I mean, it all kind of rolls together. You don't have to be empathic. You can take that as it resonates. But I just feel like you've had this talent since you were a kid. You know you've had this talent since you were a kid. But because when you would go to the adults and say, hey, ba 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 ba, oh, we don't believe you. There ain't no such thing as that I'm thinking the childhood friend they only you could see, and they're like, oh, you don't have that. You're just making that up. And therefore, you stop talking to your person, your childhood friend. You stop talking, you stop believing in yourself, and Spirit's telling you that that's a talent that you need to bring to the surface in the month of October. You need to let go of that tidal wave of emotions, that discomfort, and tap into that, because the only thing that uncomfortable, um, that discomfort that you're feeling on an emotional level, the only thing it's doing is keeping you stuck. It's time. And I see with the red bird here, I kind of feel like you're a medium. You have a mediumship talent. All right, so let's go ahead and get started here. Oh yeah, where's your current circumstances? So, current circumstances, you have the Emperor and you have the Two of Swords. So, the Emperor tells me, I feel like in the current circumstances, Spirit is telling you, it's like you're refusing to take responsibility for the fact that you have this talent. It's like, it's not that you're not seeing it clearly. It's like you're refusing to take responsibility. You're refusing to take control of the fact that you have this. You need to face these emotions, because these emotions, they may be a bit uncomfortable, but I'm telling you, once you face them, face that fear, you're going to see it's going to be so much smoother. So, my advice to you, Virgo, is to stretch them legs, stretch them talents, because of the fact that people did not believe in you, things calcify. And I just did a video on this earlier about how when we don't exercise these talents, they calcify up. It's like I told you, when I turn on the cold water at my house, when I don't use it, it comes out a rusty color. And then when you let it run, eventually it runs clear. However, I don't really ever use the cold water in my bathroom sink. So that is why it comes out a funky color. So what I'm trying to say is, when you don't use your talents and you don't exercise that muscle, it it calcifies, it tightens up, it blocks you, it keeps you stuck. So Spirit is telling you, refusing to take control, refusing to take responsibility, not seeing something clearly enough, refusing to take responsibility of your emotions, refusing to not see something clearly, like putting it all on a back shelf, so to speak, is not good for you. It is not good for you at all. All right, so what is challenging you? Yeah, we get the 7 and a 4, which adds up to an 11. So, what is challenging you is to stop gripping on to that emotional body. Stop gripping on to, like, stop refusing to see and gripping on to that emotional discomfort. Now we get the 7 of hazards there. Review what you are gripping onto and why. Sit and ponder it. Just sit and be patient. Go within and figure out why you are gripping so tightly to these emotions. What is it that you are refusing to see? What are you not seeing clearly enough that you need to take control of, is what I feel. All right. So, what is the root of your current situation? Okay, so we have the Three of Hazards and we have the King of Wands. So, the root of your current situation, or the foundation of your current situation, is the King of Wands is somebody who's very action oriented, very passionate. And then we have the Three of Pentacles, which is about. All right, so back where we started. Sorry, I had to pause that. Somebody come in the center, and I try not to let you guys hear the background noise. So I apologize for having to pause that. So the root of the current situation is you got the King of Wands and you got the Three of Hazards. So I feel like with the Three of Hazards, to me, the Three of Pentacles is about working with other people, being able to learn, being able to Like I said, work as a team player. So we have the King of Wands here. So I feel like the King of Wands could very well be. Um, I apologize for that. The King of Wands could very well be a mentor. Uh, who may be coming in to work with you to help you stretch them talent muscles. Maybe somebody who is, we have, it's fiery energy, somebody who's fiery, somebody who's creative, somebody who's passionate. Virgo. So we have the Three of Hazards. So I feel like they could be coming in and assisting you with stretching these talent muscles. Um, so I feel like one of the reasons why you are having problems seeing something clearly, I feel like it could have been a father figure specifically who did not believe in you. With the Three of Hazards, I often see the Three of Hazards as mother, father, child. The family, let me show you that. The family environment, and especially with the Emperor showing up in your present circumstances. All right, so I just feel like Spirit is telling you that what you're not seeing clearly is how to be creative, how to work your talents with other people. I do feel like kind of they're sending in a mentor though. I really do feel a strong mentor energy, especially with the King of Wands coming out. So, recent past, leaving September and coming into October. This is coming apart. All right, so we have, there you are, another fiery energy with the Temperance coming in and the Lovers. So I often see the Lovers as a head over heart decision. And the Temperance coming in is telling you you need to temper that mental and emotional body, specifically the emotional body, because I really feel a strong energy of you're stuck in that emotional body. Like you're just not sure how to balance your masculine and feminine energy out. I feel like Spirit is telling you that you need to heal. Look at the angel on the back of that card. I feel like you got your angels around you. Um, I feel like there could be a specific partner as well who could be again coming in as a mentor, wanting to work with you as a team player. But I feel like there has to be a lot of healing. I feel like you really need to heal. Perhaps there was a third party situation involved. Maybe growing up, you may have seen one of your parents kind of lose control of the situation. And I feel like this parent really beat you down. Like they really told you. And I feel specifically a father figure who come in and said, you know what? Stop talking about that imaginary friend. There is no such thing. And that's kind of what I feel coming from this energy because we got the Emperor, which is the masculine energy, and the King of Wands, which is the masculine energy. So I feel like you're gripping on to a reality that is not quite clear enough to you. And Spirit is telling you, you need to, I feel, let go of control of that, what you're gripping onto, what you're squeezing onto, whatever insecurity that you're gripping onto. You need to let it go. I feel like the Temperance is coming through saying we're offering you healing. We're offering you healing within a specific partnership, but not only just within a specific partnership. I feel like it's the inner child right here that is being healed right here. This inner child. All right. So, what are you thinking about, Virgo? Yeah, look at this, the Justice and the Hangman. So, what are you thinking about? How do I balance this out? How do I heal and balance this relationship out, especially with the Lovers coming out? How do I heal and balance this marriage? I feel like a marriage with the Justice card. Things are on pause until you gain the enlightenment over how to balance out your masculine and feminine energies, balance out and heal them emotions. I see the Justice card again as a marriage, a legal binding contract. But I also see, especially with the Lovers coming in a recent past, I also see the Justice card too as part of your soul contract. So you're like, well, how do I open up? How do I open up what is hidden within me? How do I open that up? What do I need to see differently? Because I'm not seeing something clearly at the present moment. I'm not seeing something clearly. What do I need to see from a different perspective? What do I need to see from a different view when it comes to, is this part of my soul contract? How do I balance myself out? How can I maybe even possibly with the Three of Pentacles, how do I work as a team player? How do I stretch them muscles is what I feel. So things are going to be on, things are delayed until you see something from a different view, because I feel like you're not seeing something clearly. And it's not that I don't think you're not seeing it clearly. It's like I feel like you're refusing to see it. It's not that it's in front of you and you're turning your head is what I feel. It's like you're not seeing that obstacle that is in front of you that is keeping you from stretching them. All right. So what is coming towards you? Okay. So we got the Karma card, which would be the Judgment card in typical tarot deck, but in this deck it's called the Karma card. So I feel like you need to, Spirit's calling you out on it right off the bat. I feel like Spirit's calling you out and telling you you need to complete this karmic cycle, and I believe more in yourself. Realize that these talents are within you and it's a treasure to have them. It's not a curse. And I kind of feel like that's what you feel like. It's a curse. So again, what are you thinking about? How do I balance this out? What do I need to see from a different perspective? And Spirit's like, look, we're going to show you. One of the things you need to do is feel worthy to have these gifts. Feel grateful that you have these gifts. Feel like these talents are part of your soul contract and understand them. Work with them. With the Judgment coming out, well, karma, it's just completing a karmic cycle through your DNA is what I feel. You are completing a karmic DNA cycle, Virgo, in the month of October, which is causing you to raise your self-esteem and feel worthy of feeling grateful that you have this talent, that you have this gift, and opening it back up, feeling more compassionate with the Nine of Cups. I also feel too, you may have a wish of some sort that you're trying to manifest. All right. How are you viewing yourself? Beautiful. Oh, absolutely beautiful. So there you are, Virgo, seeing yourself as the Queen of Cups, that intuitive, psychic medium. What are you doing? You're seeing yourself as stretching them talents, expressing them, learning how to use them, accepting them, completing that cycle, tapping more to your intuitive self, understanding, accepting them visions for what they are, having a new beginning on your spiritual journey. Again, having a reason to celebrate through that healing of whatever them emotions are that have stemmed from your childhood, because that's exactly what I feel. I feel like you had an imaginary friend, which actually was probably a spirit, but they come through as your imaginary friend, or maybe a passed on loved one has come in, and whoever you told that to was like, no, there's no way. There is no way, you are crazy, and you shut it down. And now, in the month of October, in this portal between October 1st and October 31st, things are opening, things are expanding. The whole human race is actually going through an awakening, and I feel like you are too, Virgo. All right, outside. All of a sudden, my throat chakra is acting up, so I feel like you held everything in because you were afraid to express it. You had a problem expressing it. Oh, look at this. So the outside influences with the Eight of Hazards and the Queen of Swords. Again, I feel like Spirit is pushing you to face that truth and to, again, stretch them talents. Because the Ace of, or the Queen of Swords is, if you look at the sword. Swords is about our thoughts, how we communicate, and we have the Eight of Hazards, which is a work in progress, things that you can work hard at. So I feel like Spirit is telling you the outside influences is pushing you to face the truth of this hidden talent and learn how to use it within your 3D reality and feel confident enough that you have this. Raise your self esteem, realizing that this gift, this talent is a true treasure, and it's something that you can utilize in your everyday life. All right. So, hopes and fears. Oh, look at this. Now we have the King of Cups coming out with the Six of Hazards. So, you're hoping to be able to be more receptive. I feel like I want to say that this is a divine partnership and you guys are telepathically talking back and forth. And I feel like you're refusing to accept that, is what I feel, Virgo. So we have the King of Cups coming out, which is the matching pair to the Queen of Cups, which represents that you guys are on the same page. You are on the same vibrational level with the Lover's card coming out in the recent past. I feel like there was a healing that had to happen. So here we are with the King of Cups energy. Somebody who is balanced within their masculine and feminine energies, hence the Six of Pentacles. Being balanced, being able to be receptive to perhaps telepathic messages. That's why you got the Queen of Swords there. Telepathic messages being sent back and forth. Learning how to use them. Learning how to... I feel like that is exactly what's happening. I feel like you're receiving messages and you're also sending messages back to your person through a telepathic third eye crown chakra energy. It's what I feel. I feel like you two are telepathically talking to one another. So we got the Six of Hazards, which is the Six of Pentacles, where you're also, not only are you being receptive, but I feel like this conversation is mutual on both ends. I feel like you hear it, they hear it. You feel it, they feel it. Because this King of Cups energy, it's like you're hoping that they are receiving that positive energy. But you're completing a karmic cycle by raising that self-esteem. Yes, absolutely. With the Three of Cups, I feel like the Three of Cups is going to be a reason to celebrate. I feel like there's an offer coming in, or you're going to offer somebody something. Outcome. Yep. So the outcome is with the Sun and the Justice card. The Sun is in Libra right now. So the Sun is illuminating this discomfort so that you can grow and expand and purify that inner child, is what I feel. So the Four of Cups to me is that emotional discomfort. If you look, there is a couple on that card. I feel like It's illuminating, I feel, the things, the way that the way you feel from when you were a child, about when you went to your parents and said, hey, my imaginary friend, or hey, so and so, I seen so and so in my room, and they're like, so and so isn't here with us anymore. How could you see them in your room? Oh, I don't believe you. Stop talking that nonsense. Well, that's being illuminated. So, and that was very uncomfortable for you, because as a child, we want to be understood. We want to be believed. We won't don't want to be persecuted for the sightings, or that imaginary friend, or being able to see the spirit world. So the outcome of the situation is what you are refusing to take responsibility for and refusing to see. The sun in Libra is forcing you to see it. I feel like it's forcing you to see the fact that you have this talent, you have this, I feel like it's telepathy, like you can actually, you're good at sensing things. You're good at seeing between the lines, like reading between the lines thing. All right, so let's go ahead and put these cards to the side and move into some signs and synchronicities that Spirit may be showing you, Virgo. What are some signs and synchronicities that you're showing Virgo in the month of October? So you could be seeing coins. You could be seeing, thinking about old pictures, maybe reviewing pictures from when you were a child. But I feel like more than anything, I feel like Spirit is putting coins in your path, and showing you the way to true north, and letting you know that you're supported, Virgo. I feel like they're telling you you could probably use your gifts and talents to make abundance, to make money. All right. So, yeah, it's time to put on a new hat and play a different role in your life. It is time. Yep. And then we have earn. I feel like this morning, this earning, I feel like it's time to let go of the morning. But I also see too, with the more earn in the morning coming out, that maybe, like I said, you've seen your passed on relatives. Um, and then, yeah, the completion of a cycle. I had felt that. The completion of this karmic cycle, feeling worthy, feeling grateful, raising that self esteem, realizing the treasure of having this talent. All right, so let's go ahead and keep moving. Oh, I just pulled that all down. All right, let me grab a hold of this real quick. All right. All right. Sorry about that. I apologize. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's going on with love for Virgo. What is going on for love for Virgo? Yep, keep an open mind. You need to open up your mind, expand that crown, expand that third eye, because again, I feel like you are telepathically talking to the one, the divine partner. I kind of feel like you're not ready to accept it yet, is what I feel, Virgo. So your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectations. So you need to open up your mind to the fact that this is a divine partnership. You need to open up your mind that they're going to be your equal match. All right, so let's go ahead and pull Twin Flame Journey Tarot to better clarify the romance angels. Keep an open mind. Clarify. Keep an open mind for Virgo. King of Pentacles. Yep. King of Pentacles. So you get the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Emperor. So the King of Pentacles would be you, Virgo. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So they're telling you to ground your energy, to become more stable within yourself. Feel more grateful, ground your energy, become more stable, feel more confident, open up that mind, expand the fact that, you know, this just isn't some sort of specific relationship. This is a divine relationship. And open it up to the fact that it's the divine that's bringing it in. I feel like you, again, you guys are telepathically communicating. These thoughts are just coming out of nowhere. And you're like, well, what the heck is going on? You know, I feel like you don't quite understand it. So the Two of Wands, planning and decision. And I'm seeing books on it. So I feel like you had to learn some things which put you at a crossroads. And it's like, do I either complete this cycle and move down this road and stretch them gifts, stretch them talents, them the muscles, or do I stay stuck? Do I stay stuck in confusion? All right, so let's go ahead and move, especially when it comes to love and relationships. It's either you're going to accept it and you're going to ground your energy and become more stable in opening up and expanding that mind, gaining that wisdom, that knowledge, or you're going to get down the path and just refuse to face it when it comes to love. All right, so let's go ahead and pull a spirit message. For Virgo. A spirit message for Virgo. Whoops. Well, glad that didn't land in my coffee. I'd have been upset. Alright, so, and we got sacral chakra coming through, and it says support. People come into your life for many different reasons. Some you learn from and then they move on, while others return often because you need to learn more from those individuals. Others remain beside you throughout your entire life. So I feel like that's what you need to face, is the fact that, you know, people come into your life for a lot of different reasons. And I feel like that's why you need to open up your mind, because your soulmate is going to be different than what you are expecting. And you need to understand that this person is going to teach you things, Virgo, is what I feel. So let's go ahead and pull a spirit animal, a message from your spirit animal. Okay, so we got octopus. Practice shape-shifting by altering your physical appearance and mannerisms. Okay, so we have the octopus telling you to shape-shift, to, I feel like, adapt. And then we got the penguin. The period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. Hence, what's coming towards you, the completion of this karmic cycle. And then this one, the unicorn. Oh, beautiful. Indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. Hence, why you got the King of Wands and the root of your current situation or the foundation. Being able to stretch them legs. And that's why the unicorn's coming in, because unicorns are mythological creatures. Not everybody believes in them. So you need to open up that mind, be more creative, be more artistic with that talent. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull an animal totem card for Virgo. Hummingbird, sunstone, lightness, love, and joy. So, sunstone, hummingbird, spirit of hummingbird, help me to open my heart to the love, lightness, and joy life is offering me. Thank you. Aho. So, you got the hummingbird coming through with the sunstone. The sunstone is good for your sacral chakra and your solar plexus chakra. Your sacral chakra is where we create from, and your solar plexus is where your chi comes from, your flow. Um, that's about where your talents lie and your life's purpose lies, and it's also the masculine and feminine. The sacral is the feminine, and the solar plexus is the masculine. So, all right, Virgo, so that is your reading. Thank you for watching, and blessed be.